Students, we are in 7th chapter of your first unit. Here we going to see the nature of financial management. The first topic is estimate capital requirements. The financial manager of the company will budget of all expenses and revenues for a particular time period. Why he is budgeting means, after 6 months or say after 3 months, he could check whether the company's activity is going in tracked manner or not. So this one is very useful to find out if any deviation occurs in business activity. Next, before going to your second topic, you should know the different securities of the company. Here the asset is divided into debenture and equity. If we take debenture, they have only low risk because they will not participate in the loss of the company. Next, return, it is also low return because if company earns more profit, they will be paid only according to the percentage which they contracted already. And also they don't have any ownership. Performance is also temporal. Next, if we take equity shareholders, the risk is high because the company goes in loss, they will be not paid any dividend. And at the same time, if company earns more profit, they will get more dividend and capital growth will be also there. And while coming to the ownership, they has the right for voting, and also they will be called for the meeting of the company if any important decisions is taken by the company. And performance, it is a permanent. Yeah, now we're going to see your second topic. Select the sources of fund. We've seen the difference between the debentures and the shares. Here, after analyzing all the advantage and disadvantage of the shares and debentures, he want to select the source, that is the financial manager want to select the source according to his business activity and profitability of the company. Next one is decides capital structure. He should choose only the cheap capital structure and which involves the minimal risk. You take this, if company, we may say that we can't expect profit always, and he should know that if he is choosing a shares, what will be the advantage for him and what is the disadvantage for his company, and also if he choose the debenture, what is the advantage and what is disadvantage. So before choosing the capital structure, he should be clear in both advantage and disadvantage of each and every capital. Next one, select investment pattern. So before investing his money in particular business, he should know and he should analyze the safety, profitability and risk involved in particular investment. He should choose only the business which gives a safety, that is, the demand of particular product should be there, always should be there. Okay, so if there is a chance of not getting demand after 5 years, then nothing use of choosing a particular business or particular investment. So he should ensure the safety while choosing the investment, and also he should know the risk before investing on a particular investment. Next one, raises shareholders value. The main objective of the company is to maximize the shareholders' wealth, because the shareholders are invested in his company based on the company's reputation, trust on company's board of directors, or else the company persons likewise. Okay, so the financial manager should concentrate the cost of the operation, that is where the money is going, whether the company is spending the money only in proper manner or not. So if he tracking the cost of operation, then automatically it will be reduced and there is a chance of increasing the profit of business. Next, sixth one is management of cash. Here cash inflows and cash outflows will take place. Cash inflows means how, from where the cash is coming inside, and cash outflow means what is the purpose of spending, for what the cash is going outside. Okay, here the sales revenues will be watched in cash inflow and expenses will be watched in cash outflow concept. The finance manager should focus on both the cash inflows and cash outflows. Next one, apply financial controls. He should concentrate on the cost of operation and he should check whether the whether the cash is spent only for the necessary things or not, and he should check whether the cost of operation is going according to the budget or not. So if he is controlling the cost properly, automatically he can earn more expected profit.